hosts, and welcome to another Factorio live stream. Today we are continuing with our struggles with getting enough plastic to satisfy our demands. So let's just double check that we've got chat set up correctly. Yep. All right. So let's go in to the stream right now. Yep. Also, semi-appropriately, as I am doing this, I'm actually going to be eating my dinner, which is today a serving of spaghetti bolognese. All right, let's have a look at our plastic production. We're getting a little bit more. Still not total, and it's because of this propionic acid. Hello, Zero Flame Knight. Good to see you. Let's check out how much ethanol is being generated. Oh, there's a supply there. All right. How's it going? It is going well. Now, over here, you don't have as much ethanol. Why is that? We got the problem where it's slow to be distributed, or is there something more fundamentally wrong? Okay. Ethanol there. Could be that just there's more local demand for it. Okay. Ethanol here. Okay, go through here. Alrighty. We've been having issues with not enough ethanol production for quite a while. Okay, so part of that is just distribution, but we should go improve that by probably building another factory for them. Things have been going good. Although I got a little bit nerd sniped this morning with some other issues, which was a bit of a pain. As in, I saw stuff that caught my interest and then I couldn't get out of being distracted by that. Alright. So let's deal with that by constructing another factory for it. Is this running at 100%? Output full. Yep. Alright. So we can just copy this and transplant it here. Like that. After we just remove those things from there. Because it being weird. Okay. Paste you in here, just to make sure we got that aligned. All right. There we go. And that should soon be built. And when it's built, we will again increase the amount of that. So we'll leave that in the background. While that's going on, we've got more mud for trees. Okay. Oh. Better look into that. Let's have a look at our tree generation. We want to make sure it's at maximum capacity. Right. Unless I've gone and fixed that problem at some other point, which can happen. Okay. Also, I'm noticing we've finished on the landfill, so let's do a quick copy and paste. Down here, like that. Get it all lined up correct. There we go. Also make sure that, yeah, cool. Now we'll get rid of that and that. So the train will go up around the top. That's also good. Oh. Copy this bit down here. Make sure we've got all aligned correctly. Same here with cutting that off and that off. And now we'll have those delivered out there. And soon we'll be planting down more things. More landfill and filling in the lands. Alright. Let's look at these trees. Okay, you're not getting enough mud. Let's follow you back. This mud generator could help, but it's not getting enough thin water. It's not getting enough light mud water. Okay. Now, where's the light mud water coming from? You're coming from down here. Past that disturbing thing. Light mud water. things. If we can just cleanly increase the size of the light water manufacturing stuff, that should give us more mud in total. Oh, here we go. Okay. Fluid ingredient shortage. So it's doesn't have enough concentrated mud water. Which comes from here? Is there any other sources? Uh-huh. Okay. So we've got those two. Might help if we increase the size of that system. And also, we don't really actually need that feedback loop anymore. So let's go over here. Cut you off. Go like that. Go like that. And then we're going to increase the manufacturing. Alrighty, let's get down there to do that personally. Alright. The washing plant. There. Oh. Because that extra mud will lead to... Oh. That's all built now? Oh, that's cool. Let's get rid of that. There. All right. Okay. Landfill's been set down, but at the moment it appears we've got enough to deal with that. Do it up here as well. Let's go away. Do like that. Clean this up neatly. Alright. Ah, yeah. Things have updated. Good. I can just tell from the size of the number there. And artillery is clearing the top out. Alright. There we go. There. Alright. That is... good. You are there. Let me get into the right place for the generation of the sand and the generation of the mud. Alright. Where are we? Remember where that mud place is. Oh, it's north of here. I'm too far south. Alright. There we go. Okay. It's fine. Let's get ourselves something like this. Right. Okay. Here's our big-ass nuclear reactor. You're going well, aren't you? Yep. That's good to see. Uh-huh. Alright. Light mud water. We need... Actually, if aim is just to generate mud, we can actually just clean that out. Okay. So, concentrated mud water's coming in there, and light mud water's coming out. But, what are you? Okay, you're the light mud water that gets pumped up there. So what we really need to do is not just have that there. What we really need to do is pump it out. Right, let's go. Pump. Like that. There we go. So now that white mud water will get pushed up through the network and be used to help convert make more trees. So when it gets to this point, okay, the thin mud water isn't much. And that's the saline. The thin mud water is overflow from here. Okay, where is that being reprocessed? Because we've got thin mud water. You're being processed from light mud water, which is not much. Ah, here's the light mud water here. Okay. Hopefully light mud water's 100% here. It's down like that. That's good. Hopefully that will flow through the system and ensure that we get enough. Okay. But even though we'll need more concentrated mud water. Okay. Let's change the arrangement here. So it goes out like that. It's concentrated. Hold on, what are you? Why is that filled up and that empty? That just it outputting in a weird way. Okay. All right. You go like that. Gonna copy you. I'm gonna cut you and then copy you. So cut that. Move it down to here. That one there. Stick a hose like that. Have it go around here. Alright. Hopefully that will increase the amount of that stuff. I'm going to move you up there. Plug that in. Alright. Okay, that's not on a list of things that won't get delivered soon, so it will get delivered soon. There it goes. Okay. Keeping up with the heavy mud water now. Alright. There we go. Let it all wash even more. Let's see if we've got any substantial increase in mud. Glorious mud. Alright. I think I've talked about the blood cooling properties of mud quite a lot, because there's nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. Or so say the pigs. Why doesn't it appear on the list of objects though? Even though I've seen it before. Am I just scrolling past it by mistake? Goes. Has the washing plants. To get involved with the mud. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Alrighty. That goes. MUD space. Or maybe it doesn't need a space. There we go. Mud. Huh. Amount of mud being produced. It's damn stable. That's not good to see. Okay. Still need some concentrated mud water. You're keeping up. Is this the heavy? Yes it is. Okay. Let's... cut and... paste that. Alright. That should be heavy mud water. And outputs heavy mud water. Excellent. So join those two together. There. Hi, the awesome pie. Okay, I was a little bit late. I was late as well. And you should be connected here. That's correct. That. All right. Good. Let's throw in some modules to help. Washing plant 2. Hold on. I've been pretty good. Alright. Is 2 the best type of washing plants we've got? Yeah, it looks it. Okay. Well, here we go. Hopefully the light mud water will get through. Building in your settlement 4 out 4. Just been doing it for some hours now. Yeah. Honestly, 4 out 4 is far better as a city builder than it is as a RPG in some ways. Alrighty. Still... not seeing any significant increase in our mud production, which is a pain. But perhaps we're seeing better in the actual delivery of the mud. Nope. Alright. Getting thin mud water here. Why is it so thin? Uh-huh. What am I missing? Oh yeah, it's alright, it's the overflow because we have to provide thin mud here. Okay, let me trace back. We might have to think about more pumps. if it's just a issue like that. Okay. In mud water, all the way back. Oh, this light. Saline. What did I... This light. Saline. What do I made a mistake again? Okay. Okay, thin. Saline. Okay. So the light comes in here. And the overflow gets into that. Okay. So it is the light that I'm looking after. Light mud water all the way down. Light like that. We're at 87. So far, built a car, hotel, and a bar and restaurant. Awesome. Okay, light here, 89, 90, 91. I think we're gonna need a booster pump at some point. How about here, since we've already got space for it? Let's get myself a pump going. There we go. Delete both of those. Go there and there. And go double pump. Make sure everything is powered or everything will fail. There we go. All right. So that should result in more mud as well. And I'm completely aware of the irony of eating spaghetti while playing Factorio. Of course, it is. Okay, let's get myself working on here now, which is going to be another another farm to generate more ethanol. All right. Now, just got to remember what to plug into what. Now, if I was super intelligent, I would have labelled all of these pipes and things. Now, I'm pretty sure that's for sand. Let's have a look. Yep, this one's sand, and the other one next to it is fertilizer. Okay. Goes. Let's bring that down then. All right. That's going well. Oh. Till we reach here, let's get out of the way of that. Like that. Oops. Like that. Like that. And oops. Like that. Go to the middle. Oh! Oh! Forgot that I was in map mode. Alright. The bots continue to do all their little body goodness. Alright. That's going the wrong way. That's one of the neat things from Shapes. It allows you to flip the blueprints, which is incredibly useful. All right. Good. All right. Here we've got sand. Excellent. We can bring the sand up. There, and good. The sand isn't fully required. Oh, and this is that fertilizer? No. I want the really dark fertilizer. That, oh no, that's not it. That's it. Where are you going? Okay. So we've got to continue this one north. That we can do. Like that. You go like that. Splitter in there. Make sure that those get cleared away. There we go. Alright. Oh, come along. Here, where are we? We are down there. Okay. Alright. We'll use red jumper there, and then a yellow one, and we're going to have to sort of navigate around that situation. That. Donk. There. Alright. Right. That's going to be tricky to deal with. We come along here. Oops, don't want to. Ah! Fell onto those tracks. That was foolish. Hi, Ray! Good to see you. There, actually, yeah, probably that way's better. that. Alright. We'll soon get a delivery there. Let's switch that off for a second. Gonna need some resources to bootstrap this farm. Alright. Now, we've got fertilizer, we have sand, we're going to need the fluids as well, and pipes to take the fluids out. So pipes to take fluids in, pipes to take fluids out. It's almost like everything else. Like a human body in a way. Alright. Oh, this is for... That's for crystals, right. Now I'm going to grab all of these seeds. Run along here. And throw them into... the farm. Unless have I cut something off from power? Yes, I did. I cut that off from power. There we go. And let's make sure that's properly connected. There we go. Build a new curl retainer. This one has a lot more than my previous one. Now I need to use very little. That is cool. There's just one thing making you sad. What's that? Oh, hi, Snowy. Good to see you again. All right. All right. Okay, that's started up. And now I've just got to remember what these pipes need. So you need saline water. All right. Okay. Let's see. Is there a pipe full of saline close by? Purified. Ah, this looks... There we go. Saline water. So we can just go south. I can grab onto that. Cool. Yeah, that up. All right. Yeah. Through here. Oh, yeah. Oh. That. Things like that are always a bit shitty. Alright. Actually... make sure that's like... that. Take it out. That way. It's going to be for the saline water. There we go. Get that connected up. So this... oh. All right. Now low that little thing there. It's in the internet. Yeah, it can often be very surprising and distressing. Okay, we're in here. Floric saline. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. I am unsure, but I know what you mean. Okay, I've put down those things so I can switch that on again. Alright. Okay. Get things delivered shortly. A lot of this is sort of managing my own expectations. All right. Now, what are you full of? Happiness and joy, we hope. No, you're an input pipe for water. Okay. Where's our... do we have a water pipe nearby? I think we should just join on the other pipes. Alright. Ah! That goes. Yep, things start cooking. Alright. Alright. So you're going to carry water into here. Okay, see you later, Ray. Hope things improve. Alright. There we go, like that. That is our... whoops. That's powered up. I'm sure this big bus here has a pipe full of water on it because it's one of the fluids we No? I am, colour me, really surprised. We've got all the common things. Good point. All right. Well, we can get around that. What we can do, oops, cut that off. Let's get a chunk of explosives. You'll be amazed at how many things explosives will fix. And then a offshore pump. All right. Yeah. Just let that build. And in a split second, we'll have a little well here. Where are we? All right. Completely over-specced. All right. All right, there we go. And got some fermentation base going. Let's bring that down to add to our liquid resources as well. Talking about liquid resources, the goal of this one is to make more ethanol. So, mass producing corn to make ethanol. All right, fermentation base. Here we go. Take that out. Extend that down like that. I'm thinking I'm not even going to connect to the vegetable oil output from this one in. Just because we don't need any more vegetable oil. We've got plenty of it. So not tapping into the vegetable oil will mean that we can use it. I'll do that one like that. We can use the nutrient base that it generates in the rest of the factory. Okay. Is there a pipe for fermentation base on this bus? No, there's not. Where does the fermentation base come down from here? Fermentation base. Okay, it goes there. Goes there, comes down again. goes through that situation. Alright. Till it gets to there. Okay. So we've got this bus here, so I'm coming down here, so we'll join onto that bus, head right, and then head left. Okay, cool. Alright. Is this gap useful to us? Not really. We'll go on the top. Yeah. I tend to use the principle that you use when you are arranging cabling, where common destinations should go along common routes, which sometimes means that the pipelines are a little bit longer, but they're a little bit more understandable that way, I find, where you have actual routes for things. Alright. There we go. Oh, that's nutrient pulp. That's good. That means there'll be a pipe for me to connect up to in the future. Alright. Go. Alright. Copy, get that for the length. Alright. Is that alright? Just get rid of that random bit of uselessness. Alright. Now, shift that like that, and that like that. Now that can join with the rest of that fluid bus. Oh. And there's a random water supply path. Okay. Things are plugged in. Excellent. Let's get back to connecting the rest of the products of this farm into the rest of the factory. One of the things about this mod is a lot of the manufacturing has byproducts. So if you don't manage the byproducts correctly, you can end up in situations where things start getting backed up. Like that. Hold on, why is that? Have to shove a pump there soon. Alright. The other thing I want, cool, is that. Okay. You clean you up. We'll connect you in your nutrient pulp. which gets fed into some of the alien things. Also process it into a few... You can use it as a feedstock for a number of the other chemicals. Alright. I suspect it will become... Some of those chemicals become more important once we start up on rocket fuel. There we go. Once there. I think the last byproduct we've got from this farm is going to be crystals. But we've got a... Oh, we've got a crystal pipe there. Connect things up to. Alright. Oh, we can't put a... Can't stick two pipes next to each other because they'll join. And since these have different fuels, we have to make sure that there's got a little gap there. So, I'm going to keep that in mind as we put this out. Alright. And there's the other source of nutrient pulp. Excellent. So we'll go like that. Have that join in. And it's a bit of fermentation base. I'm going to stick a pump here. Just so, not offshore, inline pump. Just so the liquids will move a little bit faster through the system. Alright. That's one of the issues. You can end up with a pipe being full at one end and empty at the other end because the liquids just don't flow fast enough. So a little bit of a pumping situation will help with that. Now let's get ourselves... There's the pipe. Oh, not pipe. Conveyor belt full of crystal. Let's connect that on. Find the rest. Let's find... Ah. There's some crystal there. Awesome. But... that's not really a sink for crystals. Is there anything? There's the sink for crystals. Okay. So, take you over the top of all of these, or under them. All right. There we go. What happens if you combine... as much as possible, the sim will try and stop you from doing that. There are a whole lot of mechanisms in the game that'll actually attempt to prevent you from intermixing pipes of different fluids. And if you manage to trick the game into doing it, which you can occasionally do, sadness happens. And you basically have to purge all the pipes and And yeah, basically you have to purge all the pipes and fix up the problem that caused it. In earlier versions of Factorio, it didn't have the ability, you didn't have the ability to purge pipes, and it didn't protect you from intermixing incompatible liquids. And it was really hellish, because if you made a mistake, you would have to tear everything down and put it back in place again, which nobody wanted. So I am really appreciative of the quality of life improvements they've done with fluids. All right. There we go. There is a bug in the... Well, it's not a bug. It's just a... Oh, yeah, technically it's a bug. There's a thing with this particular mod where it sometimes doesn't allow you to mix purified water from the same source. There's no way of unseparating the output. No, there's not. With conveyor belts, there are. Like this conveyor belt here has a mixture of beans. Why does it got beans on it? It's got a mixture of beans, crystals, and shells, which we can use the separators to switch there. So you'd have to kill the line and redo it. Yeah. Okay. You're running now. Fermentation base is good. Liquefiers are running. Is there modules we can stick in there? No, there's not really. Okay, let's check the graphs. Ethanol, where are you? Ethanol gas. And our improvements taken us from, what, 28k of ethanol gas up to 38k. That is good to see. And this propanic acid has also maxed out, which is also good to see. And that will get processed all the way over here. Interesting. Into more plastic, we hope. Oh, look at that. That pipe's got a constant supply of plastic now, a constant supply of the acid now, which will be getting reacted to make the plastic. It's interesting that the plastic's distribution patterns change. Let's check. Does that mean... Let's try plastic. I'm not sure if we got more plastic. My building in this game seems to be limited to Timberborn these days. Oh, I am playing a highly modded version of this game, which has added heaps and heaps of complexity on top of the base game. There it goes. All right. Now There we go. Just trace our path down. Oh, look at that. It's looking good. Okay. That's looking hella tasty. Alright. That's reaching there, and they're getting processed into these blue circuits. And the blue circuits getting distributed throughout my factory. Alright. Let's reset that. I keep forgetting what these blue circuits are called. Alright. Oh, there we are. Processing units. Oh. Curiously, that's on a downturn. It just might be stuff feeding through the network. There. Okay. What are you waiting on? Okay, you've got full supply of transistors. There it goes. And you're going like that. So it's those little red things. Now, would have guessed. Okay. So. I'm actually going to scoot down there. Just have a going to check in on those things. Alright. Actually, what I also want to do is I'm going to check on module production. Module. Okay. Productivity module 2. That's not what I wanted to do. Module. Okay. Now these little productivity modules are really important since they make everything go faster and more efficient, and we haven't made any in ages. Okay. We're going to have to fix that because it's one of the ways the factory can basically self-improve is by having productivity modules go into things which make them go faster and more productive, so we get more resources out of the system. And here is our one where this is our productivity module mini factory here. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on these. Just waiting on the number ones. Just waiting on the harnesses. Number one harness is waiting on productivity zeros. You're waiting on the red circuit boards. You're waiting on polished crystal splitters. Okay. This is this weird thing here. Okay, is this the cut route? Cut. Okay, so Why aren't you getting anything? Because the green is all backed up. Who consumes the green ones? Polished green crystal splitter. Okay. And trace you back. Module main board. Oh, we've got plenty of them. Alright. Seeing the title and the image and suggestion, I thought this was some sort of explanation about how animated walk looks in assembly CPU scratches. Oh! I will explain the C to CPU thing. We are playing Factorio in a C block run. So like Minecraft has Sky blocks, Factorio has C block, and the ultimate goal of this particular project is that we are going to implement a CPU inside of the logic of Factorio. So Factorio has logic gates, and if it has logic gates, then you can build a computer. Okay, polished green crystal, that's... there appears that I need to have some of this green stuff get dumped. Ah, thank you. I am happy that you find it interesting. Alright. Hey. I'm gonna stick this in a warehouse, I think, just to get rid of it. Because it's holding everything else up. Do I have spare warehouses? I'll throw it in a warehouse. Keep an eye on the rail line as I cross it, because that would be a dumb way to die. Warehouse. Be under storage. Also helps if I wasn't as dyslexic as I am and could spell things correctly. Oh, but just search for house. No. Ah! Oh, must leave. Have a go on. No problem, the awesome pie. I appreciate your company no matter how much you can talk. Everybody is helpful, both if they are quiet or noisy. Right. If I wasn't... logistics, okay. There we go. Silo and warehouse. What house? Warehouse. Actually... green... here. Cut green crystal usage. Ah, we can grind it down into crystal powder. That might be more useful than just storing the warehouse, because it'll be no longer a temporary usage. So Okay. That's the grind there. Alright. Let's get myself another set of grinders. We can go... Let's check there. Cut green crystal. Polished. Okay. Oh, we can make the harmonic crystals as well. I think we already do that somewhere. Oh. So once they're cut, we can't actually grind them up. Okay, that's good to know. Let's get a warehouse going. Where did I put it? There. Stick that like that. And we'll temporarily store this out with a couple of inserters like that. All right. There. That one and that one. Excellent. Why is that? Oh, so it doesn't pick up from... Just wanted to make sure that these picked up from both sides of the belt. There we go. Okay, cool. That's solved. That creates a gap, which will allow other resources to move through the system. Okay. Double check that. All right. Now, so you are, just double checking, polished green crystal splinter. Okay, where are we? Polished. Green crystal splinter, usage. Okay, so we can grind that up, which is, sounds like a good thing to do. We don't want things to be held up. We do that grinding. In, what do we do that grinding in? In an ore powderizer. Okay. Ore powder. Grab 2 of those. There's an ore powderizing thingy there. We can bring this down. So we're going to use a splitter here. I'm going to put priority to the right. So under normal circumstances, everything goes to the right, but any excess goes to the left. All right. We can adjust those like that. Have this sort of retro path go down like that. All right. Perfect. We have that jump over there. And we'll do this. It's a bit spaghetti-like, but I can live with that. Copy that. There, and that. There. We'll change you to be crushing the green splinters. There. All right. And you go out like that. This is again me being, worst practice rather than best practice. Have that combine. Have that combine and import priority to the left. So it's always absorbing the reprocessed stuff rather than that stuff. Alrighty. Now, everything is flowing again. That's good to see. Actually, I don't think we're going to need that warehouse now that I've gone and fixed the other problem. Zoom out for a sec. Oh, I'm not seeing much up here. So I'm going to go in and look at that for a second there. Cut that off. All right, let's see if there are other problems. Why aren't we getting any resources there? What have I gone and broken? Because it's normally something I've gone and broken. Okay. Red. All right. That's generating the raw crystal shard. Is it just not enough eggshell? I'm surprised at that. Raw crystal shard. Okay, that goes there. Okay. You go through there. Goes through there. Is there any other sources for raw crystal shards? Craft, okay. Biter queens. Eggshells. Crystal enhancer on an eggshell. With some artificial fish water. So that's a more efficient output. Okay. I'll note that to myself. Ah. That's exactly what we want. It's just we don't have enough eggshells. Okay. Let's check on our biter farm then. Because that should be the thing that would be generating us eggshells. And other things. Let's check our graphs as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, we got a little burst of productivity modules. That's good. Most likely when we fix that problem. Alright, there. Okay. Got you being requested. Acidic puffer egg. Let's throw another speed module in there. Alright. It's generating that. Raw crystal shard. That should be generating big spider eggs. When we get some. Corrosive puffer eggs. Now, what are you waiting on? You're waiting on meat. You're waiting on meat. You're not waiting on anything because you've probably got your meat. Okay. You're waiting on meat and eggs. Meat. And you just used up the meat that you received. Okay. So, we have a problem with not enough meat. Our biggest source of meat is the fish tanks. Which are down here. Alright. Why? Is there something else going on here? That's reducing our ability to make meat. There's some more farms. Alright. Now, plastic manufacturing, which looks like it's going well. I got myself lost and... no. Okay. That's fine. It's just a little bit beyond here. Here are our electrolyzers, which take seawater and zap with electricity to generate oxygen and hydrogen and a little bit of slag, and that little bit of slag is what gets processed into all of our minerals. That's going as well as can be expected. Alright. Here is our sampling farm. A little bit north of here. Ah, here's our fish tanks. Good. Okay. Some of that's being turned into nutrient pulp, which is, while it's useful, is not as useful as having raw meat. And what's fish pulp? Is there anything useful we can do with fish pulp? Fish pulp. There we go. Usage. Ah, it just becomes nutrient pulp. Okay. Are these just being slow, or is there something holding them up? No, I think they're just being slow. Okay. Well, we can solve that by throwing some speed modules in there. Take that way, copy that one into there. How about you? You're doing fine. Okay. Just copy and paste those ones in as well. Like that. The bots will remove them. We paste them down. I'll just go like that. No, I can't. The paint. So now, by doing that, we've added a instruction to the bots to insert new modules into them when they get built. So the idea is we increase productivity of the meat, and in turn the meat will allow us to get more modules, which will allow us to get more meat, and everything will be hunky-dory. Alright. Okay. There's no better fish tanks, we can tell, because it says just fish tank. I'm just going to check. Oh, that's going up. That's good to see. Modules have increased slightly, but I also want to go meat. Let's have a look at our meat production. Are we meeting our quotas? Alien processed meat. It's still low, but it's been stable. So I haven't broken anything. And those changes should help. Alright. It's more of it going there. Alright. But that reminds... meat. Let's see what things we can make into meat. Bioprocessed animals. Raw meat. Craft. Okay, we're making them out of fish at the moment. Can make it out of puffers. Larvic fish. Okay. Medium biters. And also notice it's very inefficient to make meat that way. Larvic fish. So, brown algae, larvic fish, nutrient pulp, artificial fish water. And it generates, breeds them out. That might be... How do we get hold of... Oh, we'd have to get them from the environment. Okay. Going to put in a new to-do list. Larvic fish. Add to the top. For meat production. Okay. Let's check on our... Oh, that's good to see. Okay. Still not... Okay, so we still need more mud for the trees. And I think, though, we look at plastic. We're getting full supply of that. That's good. Still... Oh, we'll need some more grain circuits supply as well. Need some more basic components for that. Alright. But plastic at the moment, we've got good. So, we need Arctic fish for meat production. We can set up a new fish factory there. More mud for the trees we do need. That is all set up. All good. Okay. Let's get back to my main room, since we now know where we are. Oh, I'm just going to check on our science while we're at it. I think we aren't doing science at the moment, but... yeah, we're waiting for science to be delivered. That's fine. Okay, let's get back to my main room. Thank you, everybody, for joining me as I played Factorio. Tomorrow I will be posting my new schedule to my community page. So if you are able to see that, you'll know what I'll be doing tomorrow. As always, if it's your first time watching, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you all later. Goodbye.